DEA's proposals has made one thing painfully clear. This administration is willing to go to great lengths to devalue and disrespect us. I want to thank my veteran colleagues who have spoken. Some of them have been here 20, 30 years. I'm finishing my 8th year, and I can say with full certainty I will not be making it to 20. In fact, I've only mentally committed myself to 2 more, and to be honest, that's just because who stops on 8 when 10's right there? And but I keep my eyes open every day, because if a job pops up, it might be one day I wake up and those 2 years don't matter. People love to talk about millennials. I'm a millennial, mostly because they think anyone younger than them is a millennial. But let me tell you 2 things about us. One thing, we will leave a job. And yes, I said job. I'm over the emotional manipulation of it's a calling, we don't do it for the money. Yes, I care about my students deeply, but I also care about myself, and I want to apologize for that. I will leave an abusive situation, and that is what PGCPS has become. 2, we will do some things for some money. If you want me to do more than my job, pay me more. You can't pay me wages that make it hard for me to live where I work, ask me to do extra jobs, pile on new demands, and then disrespect me on top of it. It may have worked in the past, but the people who powered through the abuse are retiring, and younger educators were not sticking around for it. You expect us to take disrespect from students, families, school leaders, and system leaders while constantly adding to our workload. We hear empty phrases like, I know it's hard, but be mindful of, without ever receiving that same mindfulness or consideration in return. We're tasked with chasing down absences, compiling redundant data, executing half-baked initiatives just to protect the image of what's happening in our schools. When student performance struggles, you won't hold the students or families accountable. You won't question your harmful policies. So who gets blamed? The teachers. Don't get me started on professional development led by people who haven't taught in over a decade, or collaborative planning that's just another top-down meeting with no collaboration. My best PD was one I led myself. My best learning walk was one I initiated with real current teachers. I'm a professional. I hold degrees in psychology, social work, and business. I'm certified, experienced. I overextend myself because I care. I build meaningful relationships with my students and prepare them not just for school, but for life. And none of that is enough to make me stay in a system that refuses to value me in policy, in practice, and in pay. So let me be clear. If you want us to stay, act like it. Otherwise, the vacancies will grow, your little slush fund will grow, and teachers you desperately need will walk. Time for you to do your job. Stop the we can't because the blueprint party line. If you are not up to the job to look at the blueprint as an opportunity and not an obstacle, take it from a millennial. Quit. Thank you.